Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Live, back with another video. In this video, we're going to do a face-off. We're going to face off STEPN and WALKEN. We're going to compare the differences side by side. All right, so this is going to be interesting. So first of all, let's roll that intro. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification. So when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. Okay, so let's go head to head. I've just basically named the interest, the category, whatever you want to call it, and then I've put either side the answer. And then I'll also talk to a little bit, and I'll keep this short, how it relates. Okay, so the entry in the game of STEPN is paid only. You need to buy the NFTs or you cannot play. However, the entry into WALKEN is free and paid. So you can actually start for free. You start at level 0. Once you get to level 6, you have to your Cathlete, which is the NFT. Once you level up to level 6, then you can sell it. It becomes an NFT, official NFT, and you can sell it in the marketplace. Or you can also start paid. Obviously, paid has more benefits, can earn faster basically. So that's the difference there. The type of NFT, the STEPN uses sneakers as the main NFT to play the game, and WALKEN uses what they call Cathlete, which is it's kind of like a cross between probably a cat and a bear is the best way I could put it. Blockchains, STEPN has 3: Sol, BSC, and ETH, and WALKEN is just one blockchain only, and that's on Solana. Active users, STEPN has 1 million plus active daily users, and WALKEN, I'm not exactly sure the number. I've tried several times in the Discord, but they do have 100,000 plus downloads in Google Play, and I saw a couple of numbers bouncing around 100k to 400k. I think it probably would be more like, to be honest, I don't know, I don't have the hardcore figures, but if those numbers or rumors, if you could call it, were true, I reckon it'd be probably more like 100k users and maybe like 400k total, whereas maybe 300,000 of those are just free, because remember, this is a free app as well. But once I find out, I'll let you guys know in the future. The types of exercises that you can do in the app: STEPN has walking, jogging, and running, and WALKEN has walking only. Internal DEX or swap, STEPN does have this. You can have it. It shows it in the wallet, and you don't have to, sell on an exchange. Although you can just do it within the app, which is a whole lot easier. And WALKEN, do they have a internal DEX or swap? Although they could, they don't. They just have it on. You can just sell your WALKEN on Bybit. Is liquidity external on the exchange? In other words, when you earn the token, can you cash it out? And on STEPN, you can, both tokens, the GST and GMT. For WALKEN, yes, you can sell it on Bybit, and that's obviously the only token they have. So the ecosystem, STEPN has realms, or I guess blockchains, and you basically buy into the whatever blockchain you want. You buy a sneaker and you walk. However, WALKEN is a little bit different. It's a different setup. They have battles again, and the app will match you up against other opponents, I believe. I don't think they're computer generated. There could be other opponents, and where the walking comes in the aspect is the gems, and the gems, use those gems to level up and use those gems to breed. The financial incentives, Financial incentives for STEPN are you can cash out the tokens, which is the GMT and the GST. You can sell sneakers and then obviously cash them out to Sol or whatever realm you're in, BSC or ETH. And you can sell gems and loot boxes. So these are other things that you can get into the game. You can also sell them, liquidate them for either Sol or GMT, depending on what it is. And as for WALKEN, you can cash out the tokens. Yes, as you win the battles, you get the WALKEN token, so you can cash that out if you want to. You can sell your cathletes, and you can sell your clothes. NFT Rarity, yes, they pretty much have the same. They have common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. So they have 5. STEPN has 5, and WALKEN has pretty much the same: uncommon, common, rare, epic, and legendary. Is there breeding in the game? STEPN, yes, and WALKEN, obviously, yes. Is there breeding inheritance? What I mean by that is when you get the parents, do those traits or genes pass down to the baby or the child? And in STEPN, they do. There's a high percentage. Again, they've got their own way of figuring it out. And same with WALKEN, they have their own mutation type of it's fairly complex in how that works as well. But yes, that also passes down from the parents to the child. The number of tokens, STEPN has 2, GMT and GST. GST is the in-game token and GMT is the governance token. However, WALKEN only has 1 token, and it is the WALKEN token. What's the use case for the tokens? Well, STEPN has breeding, so when you want to breed, you need a certain amount of GMT and a certain amount of GST. Leveling up, as you level up, add more points to your attributes, and you essentially can make more money by leveling up. Repairing costs, so when you walk with your sneaker, you need to repair it afterwards, and that requires GST. Also, when you open loot boxes, that also requires GMT. So with WALKEN, yes, the token you can use to purchase NFTs. They have a funny system. You can use Sol or you can use WALKEN token, either or. For breeding, yes, you need the WALKEN token to breed. So that's also a big use case for WALKEN. They've got tournaments and time-limited events coming later that will give it more use case. So the energy recharge time. So with STEPN, it's basically 6 hours for 1 energy, and 6 hours for a quarter of the energy that you have. So if you've got 10 energy, you'll get 2.5 every 6 hours. 6 times 4 is 24. That's 1 day. In a full day, you'll recharge. So I guess the better word would be 25% every 6 hours for STEPN. Now with WALKEN, it's a little bit different because it's based off the rarity, but you start off with 2 hours for a common. The energy that you have, also again the rarity will depend on how much energy you get, and the recharge time will also depend. So the lower the rarity, the longer the recharge time. Obviously, the higher the rarity, the shorter the recharge time. That means you can do more battles in a day, and you can get more WALKEN in a day. Energy multiplier. So STEPN has multiple sneakers. What I mean by that is energy multiplier is basically the more is there any benefit that if you own more of something, you'll get bonus energy. And with STEPN it's sneakers. So if you have, oh geez, I forget now the exact numbers, but yeah, I believe it's 1 sneaker gets 1 energy, 4 sneakers, or was it 3 sneakers gets 2 energy, and so forth, right? So the more sneakers you have, the more energy that you have, the more you can walk in a day because you've got more energy, and then you can earn more GST. That's how it works in STEPN. With WALKEN, it's a little different. The energy multiplier is in the rarity. So when you buy a common, uncommon, rare, epic, or legendary, the higher the rarity, the more energy you'll have in it. For example, uncommon has 3, whereas legendary, I think it has 12 energy. Okay, so and then the rarity, like I said in the previous one, the energy to replenish that energy takes less time to replenish if you have a more rare cathlete. And the multiple cathletes, yes, if you have multiple cathletes, you'll also get actually it's not for the energy, it's actually for the gems. So yeah, that one should not be there, but it's for the gems. Having multiple cathletes will give you more gems, the multiplier on the gems, and then that'll give you basically more steps. The more you walk, the more you more gems you earn, and the cathlete, the multiple cathletes, decides how much gems multiplier. I know it can get confusing, but that's just some of these games are pretty intense. Okay, use case for gems, they increase attributes in STEPN. So basically, I'm talking about the actual sneakers itself. You know how it's got the boxes, the 4 boxes, such as resilience, energy, efficiency, luck, and comfort. So the gems that you buy, you put it in those slots and it increases those attributes, and it basically makes you earn more money. This new feature is to restore the HP, which is comfort. So that's another use case which is just came in last week for STEPN. The level up of the gems, so basically it's burning the gems, so you get 3 of the same gems. So 3 level 1 gems, or whatever it is, could be efficiency, it could be comfort, it could be whatever, right? But once you burn them, you can level up from a level 1 to a level 2. So that's another use case for the gems. But if you lose, then you lose a lot. Okay. And then another use case for the gems is it burns GMT. Okay, for WALKEN, the breeding and walking are the use cases for the gems. So when you breed, you need 2 things. You need the WALKEN token and gems, and that's what will allow you to breed. And then the walking, it's kind of like you need to walk to get the gems. So it's kind of like, yes, it is a use case for the gems, although you have to walk to use the gems. Okay. Additional NFTs. There's additional NFTs. There's gems. Although these are not official NFT, or gem is not like official NFT. It's like an in-game NFT kind of. It is still transferable, but it's just an in-game NFT. I don't even know if it's on chain. I don't think it's on chain. The scrolls, again, these are in-game NFTs. I don't think these are on chain either. They're just in the game, and the game just kind of figures it out, and it moves around, right? But I don't think it's on chain. The loot boxes as well. The loot boxes will probably be on chain. I think I'm pretty sure they're on chain. Meaning, to get the loot box, you have to do a transaction on the blockchain, and then it moves that the owner of the previous owner to the new owner, and it's basically on the blockchain, and no matter what happens, you can somehow recover that through the app. Okay, or you can just, if it's on your wallet, you can recover it. Okay, so the WALKEN, the other additional NFTs are the basically the clothes, which are t-shirts, shorts, hats, sneakers. These are not sneakers like NFT sneakers, they're just basically shoes. Artifacts is like necklaces, and accessories like watches. So all these and additional NFTs are basically give bonus effect to the existing attributes, and it's just like a force multiplier. A bit like STEPN has the efficiency gems, comfort gems. You put them in the box, in the slot. Well, that's what these clothes are. They just give it a bonus multiplier. Ponzi-tokenomics. I guess everything's Ponzi-tokenomics. Relies on new users. How it goes about it is kind of like subjective, but I would say the new users, yes, STEPN does need new users for the game to work, to keep on functioning. But again, a lot of this stuff is like, there's stuff that's in the STEPN protocol or within the tokenomics that does, I guess it's Ponzi-nomics, it's Ponzi-nomics, but also a lot of the users, if they keep on cashing out on the token, then the token's going to dump. That's not really so much the fault of the token, it's fault of people selling. All right, even though it might be deflationary. And WALKEN, I guess, yeah, you new users, and again, it's just like a race to who can get in first, to who can sell and get the ROI first. That's what I'm talking about with Ponzi-nomics. One thing as well, which I might add, which I couldn't find a category for, is that STEPN is basically you buy the sneaker, and then you walk, and then you earn GST. But with WALKEN, it's a little bit different. It's you buy the Cathlete, or you can use a free Cathlete, and then you battle against other people, and then when you win, you get the WALKEN token. But in addition to that as well, you need to walk, because if you don't walk, you can't level up, and you can't breed. So you pretty much, and also if you don't walk, one of the requirements in the battling is steps. So if you don't walk at all in the game, you're basically going to lose. You can lose pretty much almost every battle. So the walking aspect is a critical component to it. It's just the way they use it. It's different. Okay, so that's pretty much it for both of these games. If some of this stuff went over your head, don't worry about it too much. I would encourage you guys to actually, I do like WALKEN a lot, simply because it's a free one. And even though when you're starting at ground zero, it may take you several weeks. I think one person commented it took him 6 weeks to get to level 8. But he's basically didn't put a cent into it, so he's going to be in profit. And that's the biggest problem with these move to earn games, is getting in the profit, getting your ROI back, or what they call seed back. It can be difficult. Because of WALKEN has the free model, I think that's the way to go. There's a lot of reasons why these projects have free. You can see them on the Apple Store and the Google Play. They start off free, then they entice people to play, use the app, experience the game, and then they can level up if they want to. Whereas STEPN is it's only paid, and right now, to be honest, I don't think it's a very good time at all to get into STEPN. In fact, and this is just my own personal opinion, I would discourage people joining STEPN simply because of the token. The GST token is dumped. Like when I first got into it, it was $27, and now it's like 6 cents. So it's dumped hard simply because of the Ponzi tokenomics behind it, people selling. So I know it's been a long video, but I just wanted to get those thoughts out there and compare them for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.